Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me. Now today I'm sharing a project for you for Gerda Steiner Designs, and I'm going to be using this stamp set called Wheek Wheek Wheek. It's an older stamp set and I've used it before. In fact, the card that I made with it, I'll link the video at the end if you want to check it out. But I thought it would be super fun to create a Christmas card with a not so Christmas stamp set. I love the stamp set. It has the cutest little guinea pigs. We're going to be using the guinea pig that's looking up, and I thought he would be perfect to put on the inside of a wreath. And then to create my wreath, we are going to be stamping the lettuce leaf and the tomato, which could be a cucumber, but I'm going to make it a tomato. So here's our stamping. We're going to stamp tomato 5 times, our guinea pig, and then our lettuce leaf. We're going to stamp the lettuce leaf a whopping 16 times, and then I'm going to color them in with my Copic markers. Now I left the coloring in, and I'm just going to show the coloring for 1 red tomato, 2 leaves, and then my guinea pig. The rest of the coloring is kind of redundant. I'm going to do the same thing with the rest of them. So I'll play a little music while I color, and when I'm done coloring, I will catch you back. Okay, coloring is all done. I fussy cut everything out. Now, this stamp set does have coordinating dies, and I'll list them in the description area in case you guys like using the dies. Okay, so everything is cut out. Now we're going to work on our background. To create my wreath, I like to create a circle frame. So to do that, I'm going to use 2 circle dies, layer them both together to create about a 1/4 inch frame. We'll just tack these down on some white cardstock, and then I'm going to take a stitched rectangle die and die cut out a panel that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I just wanted to make sure that my circles fit inside that panel. Now this here is a doily die. If you had a snowflake die, I think it would work the same way. But I wanted some detail in my background, but I didn't want a window. I do like windows and frames, but I wanted something a little bit different, so I thought this doily die would work out perfect. And it has real pretty detail in the background. So that's going to go right over our wreath. We're going to set our panel aside along with a piece of black cardstock, and then we're going to work on our wreath. Creating a wreath is super easy when you have a circle frame. It's kind of, you use it as a guide to add all your leaves to. I'm going to start off by adding my darker green leaves all around using my glue. That's our first layer. And then here I sped the video up really fast. Second layer I'm popping up with foam adhesive just for added dimension. And I'm kind of tucking the second layer over the stems of the first layer just so you can't see those. The foam adhesive that I'm using is forgiving, so if I don't like it in one position, I can pull it up and readjust it. After we have all of our leaves added, I think that's going to work out lovely. We have a lettuce wreath, and I thought that's so cute. I don't think I ever made a lettuce wreath. Okay, this is going to fit perfectly over our doily. We're going to kind of figure out our placement with our little guinea pig here. I want him tucked over the bottom of the wreath, and I think we need to lower him just a little bit, and then we're going to flip over our wreath and add foam adhesive. behind it. So we can pop that up and place that right on our panel. Okay, my black cardstock I'm going to put behind my doily there that we die cut out. This is just going to make it intensify on my white card base, just to make it stand out a little bit more. So we'll tack that down directly to our card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches, at our top panel. And I think that looks so fun. Now I'm going to add my tomatoes last, because this way kind of visually I can see where all the open spaces that I need to add tomatoes to. This is a nice filler for your wreaths. You can add as many as you want just to kind of make it more circular. So I added all my tomatoes and then I realized I forgot to add my sentiment, but that's okay because I added quite a bit of foam adhesive behind that panel, and stamping on foam tape is pretty easy. I'm using the sentiment from the Balancing Mouse stamp set. This says Merry Christmas. I stamped it with VersaFine Onyx Black ink on the very bottom. And then we are going to finish off our card with a little sparkle using some Ranger Silver glitter drops. We're just going to add lots of sparkle to the leaves of our lettuce leaves. And then that finishes off my project today, creating a Christmas card with a not so Christmas stamp set. If you're interested in anything that I use today, guys, I'll link it down below. But I hope you enjoyed this project. Thanks so much for joining me. I wish you a fantastic day, and we will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.